You don't have it. And everybody knows it.
We can't afford to be associated with this kind of debacle.
So what are you saying? Kumar and Associates has no choice but to withdraw from the consortium at this point.
Is there someone else?
Of course no. And I know we said we would stop. But I can't stay away from you.
When I heard about your shooting, I couldn't help asking myself if it is in any way linked to the Chief Abayomi business.
And what did you answer?
Nothing yet. I thought you might have some idea.
I didn't see anything.
That you went into business with my brother. You betrayed your best friend. And you betrayed me.
Jacob, you are so full of There you sit, at the top of the Abayomi pile. And what do you think? The chief made all that money off selling cookies.
How the hell is that relevant right now?
You're so biased. Just so ready to cast me as the bad guy.
Bottom line, you messed up. You messed up big time, my friend.
What about that murder rap hanging over your head?
That's history, my friend.
Oh, yeah?
Let me tell you something. I am the head of the Abayomi family. No matter what that pretender says in Joburg.
The charges against Bola have been dropped.
What?
The rebels were given an incentive to increase their destabilization, and the pipeline to the Cameroon coast would be shut down.
It's very complicated.
Uyamazi Cindy, right? Yeah, Cindy, Yamazi. Utubona Jacob no Zanele. Oh, it's not like they were doing anything or anything. Got a tape. Babuye ngathi there's something going on.
Are you or are you not sleeping with Zanele?
It was a mistake, I swear to you.
Now, the committee needs to satisfy itself that there is no symptom of something bigger.
I understand that, but surely we can institute some kind of...
The hearing will take place.
I'm gonna go.
Jacob. Where have you been? Jacob, I phoned Glenda, I phoned Folake, and nobody knew where you were.
Okay, look, I suppose I should have called.
Called from where? Your mistress's house.
Okay. I wish I could tell you the lie, but I can't. It's true. It is.
Why? Why?
I suppose because she understands me, and that's part of it. Well, I'll stop, okay? I promise.
No more promises, Jacob. They don't work. Look, I don't want you here. Not today, not tomorrow, so just leave.
What? Okay, hold on. Hey, hold on. We can work this out.
What out? It's already worked out. Look, if you want to come and get your stuff, or if you want to see your son, you can call me and I'll see if it suits us. But right now, go back to mine.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good. I'd like to book a room, please.
Will that be a single or a double?
Single.
Sure thing. How will you be settling your account? Cash or credit card?
Credit card. We've been requested to appear before a commission in 3 days.
You understand that this is not a court of law, so I cannot represent you in any way.
Of course. We just need your counsel to know what to look out for, legally.
Absolutely. The important thing to remember is that they've already awarded you this tender, so they have to have a compelling reason to withdraw it.
So what would be considered a compelling reason?
Evidence of out-and-out malfeasance, which I presume is not an issue here.
No, our house is in order.
Then they'll have to determine that you're incapable of meeting the deliverables.
Glenda,
The rollout schedule and budget is watertight.
Faisal, engineering reports have been thoroughly investigated and they're sound.
And our Iranian partners?
Tribisi Holdings have a perfect track record with 100% delivery.
My thinking is they're going to try and blindside us with an independent environmental impact study, bring in a reputable expert.
And your counter?
An expert of our own from the UK.
Jacob, this expert and anyone else representing Abayomi's, Trabisi's, engineers, anyone else involved at the rollout level, I want time with.
Sure.
Just so we can bring them up to speed on what we're doing out here.
Sure.
It's a little bit different from the port and cigar out in the counties.
Hello? Look, I'm sorry, Mum, but there is absolutely no way that I can get to the school. Please, just this afternoon. I'll pick her up tonight. Okay. Look, Mum, I've got to go. I'm sorry, Folake, is there something?
The revised budget. I expected it on my desk this morning before the meeting with Mr. Nkosi.
I'm on it right now.
You do realize I can't actually move without it. You're the only person taking notes at this meeting.
I'm sorry. I was going to do it last night, but Chloe was ill and...
I understand, but just make proper arrangements. Please don't bring your personal life into this office. Not now. You do realize that Abayomi is facing a crisis. We've got to be on top of absolutely every single aspect of this business. There is no room for error. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Then I'll expect that budget on my desk in an hour.
Yes, ma'am.
Awutyanga. Kuqhubeka ntoni Jacob? Kutheni uzifake ku-situation enje? Yazi bendiye-embarrass kanjani xa u-Ambrose endifonela last night. Bendingazi nokuthi ndithini. Yaye uyazi ukuthi ndifila njani kwi-situations ezinje.
Ndixolisile.
Ndiyazi ukuthi uxolisile. Kodwa ukuxolisa akusoze kuyilungise le mess. Kwaye akusoze kulungise izinto noLerato.
You spoke to her?
Ndimfonele namhlanje ekuseni emva koba ndithethe no-Ambrose.
Uthethe naye before uthethe nam?
Ewe Jacob. Kwaye nguye umuntu odeserva isympathy nesupport yefamily. Wena kufuneka uzicingisise nzulu ukuthi uzayenza njani lento, uzayilungisa njani le mess.
That's presuming I want to fix it.
Intoni? Andiyikholwa lento oyithethayo. Usanda kumtshata lo mntana abantu.
Mama, I came here for some advice, some counsel. And if all I'm gonna get is some narrow-minded view about immorality of the situation I'm in, then ndizawuske ndihambe.
Andizami kuzenza bhetere apha okanye ndikunike i-cheap advice. Ungunyana wam, i-product ye-affair ebengafanelanga ukuthi ndibe nayo. Yazi intoni mntanam? Abantu abazilibali izinto ezinje. Ngoku andifuni ukuthi wenze imistake endayenzayo. Ndiyakucela mntanam, yixabise into onayo.
Mama, ndithathe umfazi engingamthandiyo out of some sense of duty. Oyena mntu ndimthandayo nguZanele. You know that, I know that. Ndithini?
Akunamfuneko yokuthi undichazele ngezo feelings. Yindlela ebendiphila ngayo no-Abayomi. Kodwa jonga ixabiso endilibhateleyo. Ustrongo wena ukundogqitha. Ngokufanele uyilwele ifamily yakho mntanam. Kodwa awusoze uyenze loo nto leyo xa uhleli apha uthi wena awukho sure uba ungayenza loo nto leyo uyilungise le nto. Usafuna uhlala naye nomntana?
Yeah, I do.
Jacob, ungayitsho nje lento. Kufuneka uyive, uyifile apha ngaphakathi, uyibelieve. Xa ungayibelieve, ungayifuna ukugqitha yonke into, ayisoze ilunge mntana.
Oh, that's very nice.
Hello?
Glenda Morgan.
Yes?
This is Prospero Brunt. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Of course, Mr. Brandt. How can I help you?
Any chance we can meet tomorrow?
In connection with what?
Well, I'd rather speak face to face. It won't take long.
Look, Mr. Brandt, I'm very busy. Give me some idea of what this is all about.
Let's just say it could work out to your advantage. 9:30?
Mom, look.
Well...
Good. I look forward to it. And, keep this under your hat for now.
This is all very confusing.
It won't be after we've chatted, I promise. Good night. Check. Mate.
Can I get you something to drink, Glenda? It's all right if I call you Glenda.
Yes, of course. I mean, no, I don't want a drink. Thanks, Mr. Brandt.
Prospero, please.
Why exactly do you want to see me?
I've had my eye on you for some time. Well, professionally speaking, of course. I think you could be a real asset to the Brunt organization.
Are you offering me a job?
Perhaps.
I'm very happy at Abayomi.
Of course you are. Look, let me be blunt. I find myself in opposition with Abayomi around this power station issue.
I know.
And as I was part of the competing tender, it's in my interest to appear before the commission and get them to review the tendering process. It'll give me another shot.
Mr. Brandt, I don't feel comfortable with this.
Please, sit. Just give me a minute. Now, Glenda, you're 30, right? A single parent with a daughter with a, forgive me if I don't use the PC term, a handicap.
She's confined to a wheelchair. And how do you know all this?
It's my business to know things. Look, my point is that it's your responsibility to not only secure your own future, but your child's as well.
My future is secure at Abayomi.
Is it really? What is Abayomi? A Nigerian company fraught with problems. And a South African empowerment component, I might add. Now, at the first sign of trouble, Folake Abayomi will be on that nifty little jet of hers back to Lagos. And Jacob Makhubu, he'll throw in his lot with the highest bidder. Where does that leave you, Glenda?
How long are you going to take?
Not too long. And how are you?
Don't try to be polite, Jacob. It doesn't suit you.
It doesn't suit me or it doesn't suit you?
Whatever, man. Just get your stuff, say hi to your son, who is sleeping. And I want to carry on with life without being upset because you're here.
Now look around. The Brunt organization has been here for over 100 years. We've built a business that's ridden out wars, depression, apartheid. And we'll still be here in 100 years doing business as usual.
What exactly are you saying, Mr. Brandt?
That if you stay on the Abayomi bus, you're in for a very short ride.
And you want what from me?
Simple. The inside track on what Abayomi intends to present to the commission.
But that is completely unethical.
What an old-fashioned word. Glenda, reality check time. There's a new way of doing business, and it's got bugger all to do with ethics. It's about what you're willing to pay to whom. To put it bluntly, everyone has their price. What's yours? If you cooperate with me, I'll treble your current salary and add a 3-figure startup fee, 150,000, just to make up for loss of bonuses, pension, etc.
Mr. Brandt, I'm sorry, but there is absolutely no way I can do this. I have a loyalty to Abayomi.
All right, I tell you what. You think about our little discussion, and I'll trust that you'll make the right decision for you and Zoe.
This just isn't for me. And it's Chloe. Her name is Chloe.
Of course, Chloe.
Buti, I'm Rebecca, the new nanny.
Oh, right. Okay. Nice to meet you. I didn't realize there was a new nanny.
It's my first day.
I see. Well, I'm packing the last of my things, so I suppose it's my last day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Between you and me, I hope it isn't. No, I don't think Lerato would like that. But thanks. I appreciate the offer.
Nice meeting you. It's incredible, Buti.
Oh, you got a new laptop.
And?
It's nice.
You met Rebecca?
Yeah, I did.
Because I'm going to be trying to get back to work.
Already?
Well, I have to, don't I?
Yeah, but Joe's so small. I mean, why rush?
Wow, thanks for your opinion, Jacob. Do you have your stuff?
It was a mistake. People make mistakes, Lerato.
Well, that's what you said last time, and I don't want to talk about it.
I know you're angry. Hell, I'd be angry. Angrier. And I know I'm not in any position to try and persuade you.
No, you're not.
I messed up. And I'm sorry. I truly am sorry.
You know what, Jacob? Right now, I'm doing what I have to, and I don't want to see you unless I have to.
I'll call. I've been a fool. Lerato, it hurts me knowing the amount of pain I've put you through. please forgive this fool. I'm not sure why I did the things that I did.
So how's it going?
Okay. I missed Joe, man.
You messed up.
You messed up. Telling me you and you've never been unfaithful.
Well, the thing in love and crime is do it if you must, but just don't get caught up. Yeah, you and Funbiela and I.
I'm trying.
Okay. She's a good girl, eh? And at least you know she's not screwing around.
How do I know that?
No, because Amachitam, they're keeping an eye on her. And you know, Vaya, I endlini, I on the shopping, I will lemtwanin. We have another Lumdana. No, Mamma Mia. Bongi, yeah.
Charles, speaking of your guys, don't you think it's time to call them off?
No, it's too soon.
But I'm hardly there.
Yeah, but then Lerato no Joe, they are there. And the say target. Yeah. About my guys. Look, I have identified an opportunity here.
Have you?
Yeah. Discreet, security personnel, but we also need an office, vehicles, and for training.
This is over and above your operation with Prospero.
Yeah, but I also want to expand.
Okay, not sure.
But I need an investor.
I'm interested.
I'm from an investor who
Well, of course I'm going to invest because you're my big brother, but also because I think you're very good at what you do. Do you have any numbers?
Sharp.
All right, well, fix them up, run them by me, and then we'll see.
Yeah?
As I understand it, when the tender was awarded, you had a consortium that included Khumalo and Associates.
That is right.
But now they are not with your consortium any longer.
They withdrew when Abayomi investments were temporarily put on hold.
Why?
They felt their investment was exposed. We tried to convince them that this was a temporary setback, but they chose to leave.
And you replaced the Mothu?
Well, Abayomi stepped into the breach, but we are in negotiations with Hlanganani.
This means right now that all your investments, and that's besides the government's contribution, is effectively Abayomi, a Nigerian consortium.
That is correct.
Now, Mr. Makhubu, this is a matter of national interest and security. As a South African, do you think that's an ideal situation?
No, but Abayomi money is underwritten. And as I've said, we are in negotiation with Hlanganani.
Negotiations.
Hello?
It's me.
Jacob.
Look, I know we said we wouldn't speak anymore.
We're speaking. When are you leaving? 2 days' time. Jacob, I'm gonna go. This isn't right.
Wait. I need to ask you a favor.
What?
How are you doing with Ambrose?
What do you think, Jay? I betrayed him, I left him, and then I rejected his attempt at reconciliation.
But you are speaking.
Yes. Just why?
You know that I'm before this hearing, the one that he is chairing.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's really going for me.
See, I think it's personal. Well, he's human. What do you expect?
I just want fairness.
And what do you want from me, Jay?
Oh, I was hoping you would have a word with him. Explain to him that we're not together anymore. Calm him down. I don't know.
Jacob, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that recent events have taken their toll.
Meaning?
Do you seriously expect me to get involved in this? It's absurd, not to mention in really poor taste, to lobby Ambrose for the man that I betrayed him with.
All right, you're right. It is ridiculous.
This shocks me. This just isn't you. Listen, I'm gonna go and pretend this conversation never happened. Okay? Bye, Jacob.
That time?
No, not at all.
What was your take on this afternoon?
Not good. The fact that Ambrose is targeting us is only going to influence the others.
True, but there is an upside. It does mean that no one's going to accuse him of favoring your bid.
Well, I'll admit that is an optimistic way of looking at it.
There's been an incident on one of our oil fields in Nigeria.
What?
2 of our oil workers, our foreign oil workers, were kidnapped. A German guy and a Swedish guy. The Swedish guy was released, and the German guy was killed.
Do we know who's behind it?
Well, obvious conclusion is the rebels. I mean, there's been tensions between the government and the rebels in the last couple of weeks.
But
if it wasn't the rebels, who else stands to gain?
Bola.
And his friend Dan Bigelow. Jacob, this is so serious. The oil workers are all demanding to be flown back to the mainland. This effectively shuts down all our operations.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna have to head up to Lagos.
Timing is bad. But hey,
if you have to go, you have to go.
I'll see you at the hearings tomorrow.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. Listen, I need to ask you something.
Oh, good. So you're talking to me now.
Who do you know at Mnet?
You mean...
I mean the broadcaster.
Well, it's a big place. In which section exactly would you like me to know someone?
Someone with influence.
Why?
Just answer the question.
Well, I need to answer the question properly, so I need to know what kind of influence you're talking about. Why are you asking anyway?
I might be up for a job.
You serious?
She showed someone in entertainment a video of me from before. And well, there's this new show and I might get an interview, so I thought...
Can I come around?
I don't think so, Jacob.
Well, look, I can't share this information over the phone. It might be deemed classified.
I don't know. One drink and you're out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
Cheers.
I'm not drinking to anything.
Yeah, me neither. So to nothing.
You know, Jacob, you're full of...
Yes, I do know.
Yep, and I never should have let you come here.
Well, technically, it's still my house.
Our house.
Okay, technically, it's still half my house.
Your rights have been withdrawn.
I noticed. So, do you like the gift?
No.
Pity. Those pearls are pretty hard to come by.
I didn't open it.
I don't believe you.
You see, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was a dirty trick.
You like them. So tell me about your show.
Okay, it's called Heart to Heart. It's gonna be on Mnet. It's a glamorous show, but kind of redefining what glamour is.
Who's hosting?
Well, me, I hope.
Mr. Brandt, you were part of the gas energy bid that was shortlisted.
That is correct, yes.
And you volunteered to give evidence here today.
I wouldn't call it evidence. Our consortium, which includes Wilfred Cow and a French investor, still feel that the gas option is more affordable, viable, and in the long term, less environmentally threatening than the nuclear option.
Now, financially and technically, your bid remains pretty much the same as it was when initially presented.
We have increased the BEE component to 51%. Initially, we came in at 25%.
Mr. Brandt, were you not part of the initial Jacob Makhubu bid?
At the initial stages, yes.
So why did you leave?
I lost faith in the Nigerian investment.
So you were not surprised when the Abayomi suddenly declared that they would not be able to meet the scheduled investments?
With all due respect, the Nigerian oil business is, as we all know, volatile. For example, work has stopped on the latest Abayomi concession because a German national was killed. Now, in Chad and Angola, similar occurrences are commonplace. My partners, and particularly the French, weren't comfortable with this sort of uncertainty.
But you indicated that the area you want to deal with in detail is the environment and climate change.
Exactly. We feel that when dealing with resources, we need to focus on an option that conserves the environment rather than threatens it. And one that doesn't quite literally cost the earth.
Nicely put, Mr. Brandt. We're looking forward to hearing more after tea. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Makhubu.
Glenda, has John Morrison arrived yet?
Yes, I've dropped him off at the hotel. We're meeting at 5.
Okay, put him together with Moses and Gus.
How is it going?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, no, that's fine. Look, I'll talk to you later.
Jay, good to see you got your arm back.
You were eloquent, as always.
Wasn't bad, was I?
No. Little liberal with the truth, but hey.
Oh, come on, Jay, it's a game, you know that. Relax and enjoy. Oh, sorry.
Now, there is one nuclear power station that's using the same technology that Abayomi plans to use.
Yes, in Saudi Arabia.
And the Finnish government has contracted you to assess this power station and make a recommendation.
Yes, I spent 3 months in Saudi with the full cooperation of the locals. The key selling point of this technology is the conversion of nuclear waste into energy. It's visionary, it's quite brilliant, really. And only dismissed in the West because it's the work of an Iranian physicist.
And your report speaks in glowing terms about the efficiency of this process.
Yes, absolutely.
So, no glitches?
None.
Mr. Morrison, there are always weak points. Achilles' heels. What are yours? We have to be prepared for the Commission trying to ambush you.
Well, after I left Saudi, I did receive some information. This was after I completed my report.
What information?
They had a slight setback in the recycling mechanism.
And the result?
A minor temperature increase in one of the reactors.
How minor?
A few degrees, inconsequential.
And let's say worst case scenario, the temperature was to increase alarmingly.
The possibility of that is so remote.
Well, indulge me.
Well, a substantial increase would lead to a meltdown. But really, there's no way that...
Okay, fine. You do understand, Mr. Morrison, that we cannot allow this sort of doubt to seep into the hearing.
I received this information from a very reliable source. It's in the interests of this person to keep this information very quiet. This is not public knowledge, I assure you. I will speak only from my report.
Good. Jacob, Folake, anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you for coming, John.
My pleasure. May I say you've been very generous.
It's been our pleasure. Glenda, you'll make sure he gets to the hotel.
Cool, Jacob.
Great, thanks. And Moses, thank you. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Good, you take care, John.
You worried?
Yeah. This minor temperature increase, a side little thing. And we've been putting this deal together for 6 months. He hasn't said a word.
I've been reading through Glenda's notes on the engineering report.
And?
There's some factual inaccuracies there, major oversights. I cross-checked her notes against the original engineer's report. The mistakes are all from her side.
How serious?
Serious enough for me to be concerned. I actually think we've given her far too much responsibility.
I'm a little surprised. I mean, Glenda's always been so efficient. She's handled 2 of my portfolios in the past.
Jacob, this is not a share portfolio. I really think we need to consider bringing in somebody who's probably a little bit more qualified. Somebody who's more in line with the Abayomi profile.
Glenda?
Sorry, I left my car keys.
Oh, sure, yeah. Thank you.
Hello?
Lerato.
Yeah?
How are you?
What do you want?
I thought you were over this attitude.
What is it, Jacob?
I have news.
You spoke to the broadcaster.
I think you should ask Rebecca to stay over tonight, and I'll come pick you up and tell you all about it.
I don't know if I want to do that. Why don't you come over?
News? I'll pick you up at 7. Good.
It's only business.
Shouldn't I say hello to Joe?
He's sleeping. So who did you speak to?
A few people.
Like who?
I spoke to Masego. He saw your reel. Thinks it's good.
Really?
Yeah. But then I told him that it's too soon for you to get back to work. That you have a beautiful son.
whatever, Jake.
No, he likes it. He thinks you're a front runner.
Oh, really? Do you realize how big this could be? Oh, no. This is... Thank you.
Look, I'm gonna stray off the subject a little bit here.
Yeah, I knew you would.
The note, did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I meant it. I really want to do right, properly. Look, I know I behaved badly. And bottom line is, I want to be with you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How do I know you won't walk out on us? I mean, it's what you do. Look, Jay, I don't want to come second to your work or your business trips, whatever. And I don't want you to come back because of Joe. I know you love him, but I mean, I want you to want me. I want to feel like I'm important to you.
You are.
But can I trust you?
Yes, you can.
Mr. Brandt, Glenda Morgan.
Yes, Glenda.
Sorry to call so late.
It's not late for me.
There is something that I think you might like to know.
I like the sound of that. Shall we meet?
Can we meet early tomorrow morning?
How about now?
I won't be able to get away. I'm at home with my child.
That's all right. I'll come around.
Okay.
I see your report make no mention of the malfunction in the Saudi power station.
I'm not quite sure what you're referring to.
Let me explain it to you then, Mr. Morrison. In the last month, the core temperature in one reactor rose a number of degrees as a result of a slowdown in waste-to-energy conversion. You are aware of this?
I'd heard rumors.
Rumors? And you chose not to share this information with us?
As I said, these were rumors.
This information was given to you by a senior safety officer on the Saudi side, was it not?
Yes, but I also heard that the problem had been very quickly solved. None of this has ever been officially tabled.
So, Mr. Morrison, you knew of the potential weakness in technology which could lead to another Chernobyl.
That's absurd.
Mr. Morrison chose, or more likely was instructed, not to make this alarming information part of his submission. I'm finished with you, Mr. Morrison. We'll take a quick recess.
How did they know?
I don't know.
Hi, this is Glenda. Leave a message.
Abayomi Incorporated. Good afternoon.
Gail, find me Glenda.
She's not in, sir.
You know where she is?
I'm sorry, I don't.
As soon as you know. As soon as you know, Gail.